Valentine's Day, also called St. Valentine's Day or the Feast of St. Valentine, is celebrated annually on February 14. It originated as a Christian feast day honoring a martyr named Valentine. Through later folk tradition, it has become a significant cultural and commercial celebration for romance and love in many regions of the world. The 18th century Galatian Sacramentary recorded the celebration of the Feast of St. Valentine on February 14. The day became associated with the romantic love in the 14th and 15th century when notions of courtly love flourished, apparently by association with the lovebirds of early spring. Although Valentine's Day is not a public holiday, February 14 is considered a significant cultural and religious celebration of romance in the Catholic Church. On the other hand, a number of Eastern countries choose not to celebrate Valentine's Day, even in a commercial way. Despite its popularity, the countries all over the world, there are some countries where Valentine's Day is not celebrated, most of them owing to religious beliefs. Here are 7 countries where Valentine's Day is not celebrated. Malaysia. Valentine's Day goes against Islamic law, and with 61% of the Malaysian population being Muslims, celebration has been banned in the country. Islamic authorities in Malaysia created the religious ruling of fatwa banning the celebration of Valentine's Day since 2005. In 2011, the Islamic Morality Police (JIS) arrested 80 Muslim couples for celebrating the Valentine's Day. Officers raided the numerous hotels in Selangor and Kuala Lumpur, startling an anti-Valentine's campaign and raid, according to Wedded Wonderland Report. The next is Indonesia. Indonesia, which has the world's largest Muslim population, is a secular nation. This means that the government said it is not neutral and neither supports nor disagree with religion, according to a BBC report. However, in the province of Aceh, the only place with Islamic rule, Valentine's celebration are banned as is the sales of gifts. There have been numerous protests in recent years, stating that Valentine's Day promotes casual premarital sex and the consumption of alcohol, both of which are strictly against Islamic law. Muslim clerics have ordered couples and singles not to exchange cards, roses, or engage in illicit behavior. Despite this, Valentine's Day is popular in Jakarta, with companies looking to cash in on the celebration. The next is Iran. In recent years, Iran's authorities have aimed to forbid Valentine's Day celebration, calling the holiday a dissident Western custom and threatening shops and restaurants with prosecution if they sell Valentine's Day gifts. Despite this, numerous restaurants in Tehran have reportedly been fully booked, and many shops have been selling teddy bears and chocolates due to the fact that they are defying the law. Establishments use lookouts to see if inspectors are on Valentine's Day patrol. Wedded Wonderland sale. The next is India. Owing to its independence revolution from the British Empire in 1947, the Indian government refused to advocate Western values and culture. In 2015, party leader Chandra Prakash Kaushik told the Times of India, "We are not against love, but if a couple is in love, then they must get married. If they are not certain, they should not belittle love by openly going around together." That's for India. The next is Pakistan. Pakistan has been subject to numerous riots surrounding the celebration of Valentine's Day. In 2014, 2 universities in Peshawar and Pakistan clashed with each other's belief over the ideology of Valentine's Day in the eyes of Islamic law. Students there threw rock at one another, which eventually led to gunshots being fired from both sides, injuring 3 students, according to Wedded Wonderland. On February 7, 2018, the Islamabad High Court placed a ban on Valentine's Day, claiming the day to be a cultural import from the West and against the teachings of Islam. The next is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, it is a taboo to show public display of affection, so the concept of Valentine's Day doesn't coincide with the ideologies of the country. Celebrating Valentine's Day could lead to severe punishment in Saudi Arabia. In 2014, 5 Saudi citizens were sentenced to 39 years in prison and 4,500 lashes of the king between them after they were found dancing with 6 women they were not married to on Valentine's Day. A report by Wedded Wonderland said, while you can purchase love-themed gifts on any other day. Red roses and other love-related items are strictly banned on Valentine's Day, including red clothes. And while the last is Russia. Russia technically does not celebrate a type of Valentine's Day, but it is very different from the traditional holiday. On March 8th, Russians celebrate International Women's Day in much the same way that Western culture celebrates Valentine's Day. Gifting each other flower and chocolate is very common in these days, as it's expecting husbands and boyfriends do all the cooking and cleaning, letting women have a full day of rest. Instead of celebrating Valentine's Day because of a saint, Russia chooses to celebrate the love of their women, paying tributes to women across the globe and equal rights according to Wedded Wonderland Report. So these are the 7 countries in the world that does not celebrate Valentine's Day. Majorly Muslim country. Only Russia is more or less exempted. These countries don't really celebrate Valentine's Day.